Imagine stepping into a room where time has paused, a room where the past speaks through the strokes of genius. Today, we dive into the enchanting world of Leonardo da Vinci, exploring one of his most captivating works, Lady with an Ermine, a painting that's not just a portrait but a narrative, a puzzle, and a masterpiece, all rolled into one. Let's meet the central figure, Cecilia Gallerani. She was no ordinary young woman. Born into a prominent family in 1473, Cecilia was a poet, musician, and intellectual. By the time this portrait was painted, she was already the mistress of Ludovico Sforza, the Duke of Milan. Leonardo, employed at Ludovico's court, was entrusted with the task of immortalizing her, and he accomplished it brilliantly. Notice how Cecilia's pose is unlike most portraits of the time. She's turned slightly to the right, her gaze following something beyond our sight. This subtle twist adds dynamism, as if she's caught in a moment of thought or conversation. Her serene expression exudes intelligence and grace. Now let's talk about her unusual companion, an ermine. At first glance, it might seem like just a quirky pet, but this creature is loaded with symbolism. In Renaissance art, the ermine often represented purity and virtue. According to legend, an ermine would rather face death than dirty its snowy white fur. But there's more to this choice. Ludovico Sforza, Cecilia's patron and lover, was nicknamed Il Moro and was a member of the Order of the Ermine. By including the animal, Leonardo not only nods to Ludovico, but also elevates Cecilia's status, linking her directly to the Duke's power and influence. Look closer at the ermine. Its fur is rendered with astonishing detail, each strand carefully painted to convey softness and texture. Leonardo's mastery of chiaroscuro, the interplay of light and shadow, brings the animal to life. You can almost feel the warmth of its body against Cecilia's hand. Speaking of hands, notice Cecilia's fingers. They're elongated and elegant, resting gently on the ermine. Leonardo was fascinated by anatomy, and his deep understanding of human form shines here. Her hands are not just beautifully painted, they're expressive, adding to the narrative. Now shift your focus to the background, or rather, the lack of one. Unlike many portraits of the time, Leonardo chose a dark, flat backdrop, which isolates Cecilia and the ermine, drawing our full attention to them. It's a technique that emphasizes their connection and heightens the painting's intimacy. This minimalist background was unconventional, even daring. But that's Leonardo for you. Always pushing boundaries, always innovating. Finally, let's consider the emotional depth of this piece. Cecilia's expression is layered. There's a hint of pride, perhaps in her relationship with Ludovico, but also a trace of introspection. The ermine, too, seems alert, its sharp gaze mirroring Cecilia's intelligence. Together, they create a dialogue, a story that's as much about their connection as it is about the sitter herself. Lady with an Ermine is a testament to Leonardo's genius. His ability to merge technical brilliance with profound storytelling is unparalleled. This painting isn't just a portrait, it's a window into a moment, a life, and an era. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of Leonardo da Vinci. If you enjoyed unraveling the mysteries of Lady with an Ermine, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, keep exploring, keep wondering.